Ya pemirsa IDX Channel, Anda kembali bersama IDX Channel Power Breakfast di segmen Create Up. Dan pada pagi hari ini kita akan berbincang mengenai seputar asuransi, di mana asuransi memang sudah menjadi salah satu bagian penting dalam kehidupan masyarakat. Dan pagi hari ini we are now connected with Mr. Ronah Mehta, co-founder and the CEO of IGLO. Mr. Mehta, good morning, how are you?
Good morning, I'm good. How are you?
Great, thank you for being virtually here with us.
It's a pleasure to be on the show. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Mehta, what is actually IGLO?
So IGLO is a full stack insurtech. So we set out with a vision of providing insurance for all. As we are aware, in Southeast Asia, the insurance penetration is fairly low. So what IGLO is trying to do is fix this issue by solving for the accessibility aspect. Fix this issue by solving for the affordability aspect. So we work with our insurance partners across the region, especially in Indonesia, and try to bring innovative insurance products for the larger mass of the population in the general insurance segment.
Okay, so you have been mentioned about the low penetration for insurance in Southeast Asia, especially maybe in Indonesia. So how do you see the challenges about market penetration for insurance company in Indonesia?
Yeah, I think we need to understand how this industry works, right? Insurance, as you know, it's an industry where the product and services are sold. They are not bought, right? So we really have to work extra hard in terms of driving the awareness about the insurance product. We really have to work extra hard in terms of placing the insurance product in the right place. So what we try to do to overcome the challenges of low penetration and low awareness and education is to make the insurance product available when people are carrying out financial transactions. Like, for instance, when you are doing a prepaid top-up on an e-wallet, or for instance, when you are purchasing a smartphone on an e-commerce platform, or paying utility bills. At this juncture, this is the best juncture to actually introduce an insurance product, and we do a micro insurance product so that we bring down the barrier of pricing and so that more people can purchase these products and get advantage of it. Another thing in insurance, I'm pretty sure you would have personally experienced, is the broken consumer experience, right? You may be able to purchase insurance products online, but when it comes to filing for claims and all, the process is offline and may require a lot of to and fro. What we have tried to do is build a seamless consumer experience which starts from discovering the product all the way down to claims, so that the consumer experience stays intact and people have a good experience. I mean, that's what you want to do, so that people come back and buy more insurance products from you and your partner platforms.
Yeah, you've mentioned about claims. I think maybe claims are the heart of insurance, since we all know that when it comes to insurance and the time when we really needed insurance and we cannot claim that, may be more than painful. All right, now what's actually the difference between Indonesia market and other countries in Southeast Asia about related to insurance?
Yeah, I think Indonesia, as you're aware, it's one of the major Southeast Asian economies, right? And there are certain aspects in Indonesia. For instance, I mean, people talk a lot about smartphone penetration today stands at above 70%, right? Internet penetration stands above 60%. But when you talk about how much is banking prevalent in Indonesia, probably the number is not as high as compared to some of the other markets in Southeast Asia, like a Malaysia or a Thailand for that matter. But most importantly, in Indonesia, if you see, you've got the MSME segment that employs almost 97% of the employable workforce in Indonesia and contributes almost 60% to the country's GDP, right? So in a way, the employable workforce is spread across millions of MSMEs. And I think that poses both a challenge as well as an opportunity for players like us that take advantage of digital platforms. The second aspect is, if you talk about Indonesia, it is a price-sensitive market, right? And while it's price sensitive, people always want to pay value if they see a good product being made available. And I think in insurance, the problem, what I have felt in Indonesia has always been that the insurance products that are being made available do not address the needs and demands of the larger population, right? So I think this is another area, especially in the health and accident segment. So we are focusing on that quite a bit. I think taking these two into account for us as a company and for the insurance industry in general, with the regulators' support, I think we see a very bright future for insurance in Indonesia. And I mean, it is one of the most important markets that we operate in. And I think for the foreseeable future, for the next 3 to 5 years, I can easily say that we will continue to grow at a fairly fast clip in the country.
So seeing the potential, there's a potential in Indonesian market, and also it improves the possibility of the range of products that can be given. Okay, Mr. Mehta, we've been discussed about the MSMEs you mentioned in Indonesia, how specific Indonesian market about the insurance company now. So what is actually, what are products or insurance related services products that Igloo offers for Indonesia?
Yeah, I think we have more than 15 products in Indonesia in the general insurance segment. So when you speak about general insurance, you talk about products in motor insurance, you talk about products in other property and casualty segments like electronic insurance, home content insurance, fire insurance. So we do all of these products. But there are a few products I want to focus on because these really in a way drive insurance penetration. Recently we launched our blockchain-based weather index insurance product in Vietnam, and now we are looking at expanding it into other countries in Southeast Asia. It's meant for the farming community, and as you know, in Southeast Asia, a big segment of the population is associated with the industry of farming. So that product is in light of the climate change and all that's happening, adverse weather conditions that farming community faces. We are trying to bring this product where the claims and all will be completely automated. So that's one product. When we work with e-commerce platforms and e-wallets, the idea is to provide an insurance product at the point of sale, a micro insurance product, very competitively priced, and which provides for very contextual coverage. Like if you break your smartphone, or if you've bought TV or something and it accidentally breaks at your home. So the idea is that more number of people purchase these products, and because the claim rate and all happens to be low, we are able to further bring down the pricing. Thereby, it's like a virtuous cycle, which helps us expand the insurance coverage. In Indonesia, we also have a Ignite side of the business. So Ignite is where it's an intermediary platform. So as you know, insurance industry has intermediaries like brokers and agents. So we are providing technological support to them so that they are able to sell the right product to the right customer. Because this industry for the longest possible time was working in an offline way, thereby not having access to the right products to be able to sell to customers, and hence the pricing and the coverage may not be suitable for the customers. So we are trying to break that sort of mold and provide technological products, solutions in the form of innovation, so that our agent community, our broker community is able to distribute better products to the end consumers.
Okay, and that's probably the insurance combined with technology. So it's InsurTech, right? Okay, Mr. Mehta, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being virtually here with us. I hope for a great success more for Igloo. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us on the show. Thank you.
Ya, pemirsa, itu sendiri perbincangan kita bersama dengan CEO dan co-founder dari Igloo. Dan sebelum kita menutup Power Breakfast pada pagi hari ini, kita akan simak beberapa update dari grafis pergerakan Bursa Saham Indonesia, di mana IHSG terpantau menguat 0,22%, kemudian Jakarta Islamic Index 0,28%, LQ45 0,19%. Dan selanjutnya dari jajaran top gainers bisa kita simak di layar kaca BBRI, Gotoh GIAA dan juga Adaro, di mana masing-masing sudah terpantau menguat. Kemudian jajaran top losers ada BCA, CASA, BMRI dan juga Antam. Dan selanjutnya kita simak pergerakan sektoral, di mana energi terpantau menguat, juga industri dan pelemahan terjadi pada sektor bahan baku dan juga kesehatan. Ya pemirsa, 90 menit sudah kami menemani Anda dalam Power Breakfast. Dan semoga pembahasan hari ini dapat menjadi referensi dan sumber informasi untuk Anda. Dan tetap perbaharui informasi Anda hanya di IDX Channel, Your Trustworthy and Comprehensive Investment Reference. Dan saya Kezia 7, see you in the morning.